welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Libra. So, Libra, what have we got coming out for you, my lovelies? Hey, what have we got coming out for the lovely Librans? I've got their song there by Bananarama. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. So it's something about getting results, working at something, okay? Sorry about the bad singing, by the way. So, we have Phantom Quartz, Embrace Change, coming out with... What else have we got coming out for Libra? Doors. New doors of opportunity. Opening up the door of opportunity. Embracing a change. Keys of opportunity here, Libs. The old saying of when one door shuts, another one opens. Can also mean where some of you have felt like a prisoner in your own home, and it's saying find the strength now to start venturing further each day. So we've got change coming in and opportunities. Let's have a look what your inner conscience spirit position card is this week. What have we got for Libra? And we've got Unfinished Symphony. Unfinished Symphony. I want to say if you listen hard enough, Libra, you will hear the music of spirit. You'll hear the music within inside your head if you tune in on a meditative frequency. And sometimes we lose our natural talents as human beings here, and we forget we are spiritual beings. I want you to try, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, to close your eyes and try and tune in on the frequency of the music of life. And you may sit there and think, what is Poetry Witch gabbing on about? But I want you to try. And those of you who are in tuned or get to a stage of attunement will get the music of life. That's all I'm saying. Let's have a look what the universe wants to add on to this. And we have the Two of Pentacles. And it's as though the Two of Pentacles in this instance is saying you've isolated yourself. There's so much to explore here around you. And it's as though you're frightened to look down. She's concentrating in this card what is above her, what she's trying to keep a balance on. Restricting her movements. If she was to take this process to the bottom ground floor, then she'd have more space to manoeuvre and get a wider, easier balance. You're making things harder for yourself at the minute, Libra, than is necessary. And this is what the universe is trying to say. It's very cryptic, okay? But if she was down here, she'd have a wider area to keep a balance than restricting herself on the top of the building, narrowing the surface area that she can cover. So you're narrowing your opportunities here. You are keeping the doors of opportunity closed. And an unfinished symphony is a series of notes that make up a tune. And it is slowly built up. These notes over time make a finished symphony. So you're at the start, and it's saying you're gradually progressing, but give yourself a wider platform to do this on. Let's have a look what the animal spirit cards are then. This week for Libra. And we have the whale energy, and it's the alchemical sign of water. A whale is a very forceful, heavy, pushing energy that it takes to propel itself through the oceans of life. And this is what it's saying. You've got to keep forging ahead. You've got to keep going forward, okay? And it's as though you are slowly rising to the surface here. The fairy elements then, what do they want to bring in for you? Wait for winter. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. We're in what? Coming into July. The latter part of this year is going to bring in an abundance for you in more than one aspect, Libs. It's a message of hope, really. I like to say, hang in there. A wish will come true for you. And by the time the month of December is here, you can embrace this change, you can embrace this abundance. So she's giving you a message of hope. Just going to grab the crystal ball for a second. Let's have a look if you've got any messages for Librans. They're showing me 2 feet here, and I want to say it's like a message of, for some of you, you need to put your feet up. I feel it's like a message from Spirit to say somebody's doing too much and you've literally got to put your feet up and rest. It can be issues with the feet as well that some of you might be dealing with at the moment, and you could be literally doing this, raising your feet. Some of you could be suffering with restless legs, okay, but they're just literally showing me a pair of feet here in this crystal ball. Thank you. What else have we got for Libra, please? I've got a lady here, and it's going back a couple of generations. If you can imagine the old My Fair Lady, where they used to wear those grand hats with the feathers, the plumes on the top. she's coming through here wearing a choker necklace. I'm getting the name Georgina. I feel like there's some relations here or links to a Georgina. And I've got the name Philippa, but I feel the Philippa is here on the earth plane. She's just coming in close. She's just drawing in close to somebody called Philippa, who's dealing with issues here. I've got a male called Gary as well coming in. And Gary is around a female who goes and sits on the beach, who takes time a couple of times a week. So it's somebody who lives near to the coast or a lake who will take themselves out, and it's like he's saying, I'll watch you, I'm there with you, whilst you're sitting there in a peaceful setting. Thank you for that, Spirit. Those messages aren't going to resonate for everybody, but they could resonate for someone you know. It might not go directly to you. So always remember that, guys. Let's have a look then what else is coming out for you, Libra. And we have the devil. The devil on your shoulder. Sorry guys, just going to move, my foot's gone to sleep. Right, the devil on your shoulder. Oh, my lights are playing up now. Oh, we're mentioning the word the devil. So, there's this restriction coming in again here. See how he's got the strings and the control on this person down here? It's as though it's saying to you, the devil on your shoulder, don't let it restrict you. You've got to work at this, work with the demons, okay? Get rid of these demons that are sort of trying to creep into your mindset and take control. It could be somebody trying to control you as well, Libs. This could be in a, you know, even a work ethic. There could be somebody, you know, who's trying to control you, restrict you. And it's like, say, don't let whatever this take over. I just feel like I want to clarify that card, actually. Can we just clarify the devil card, please? And we have fork in the road. A decision is to be made here. Keep going forwards. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Just keep going forwards and don't let others, like this cheeky monkey here, act like that devil on your shoulder. You know where you need to be heading towards, so you just carry on, okay? So, I've got this old book out called Lifelines, and I just want to randomly stop and just read what we have for you. And it's inner wisdom. So this is what it's saying. Go with your gut feeling, guys. Use your own inner wisdom, your own intuition. We'll have a little read of what it says on here. The balance of being. You must learn to be still in the midst of activity and to be vibrantly alive in repose. Starlight. All men have stars, but they are not the same things for different people. For some who are travellers, the stars are guides. For others, they are no more than little lights in the sky. For others who are scholars, they are problems, but all these stars are silent. You alone, will have the stars as no one else has them. The mind's contribution. We must deliver ourselves with the help of our minds. For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. Peace and reason. Withdraw into your inner self. The rational principle which rules there is content with itself when it acts justly, and so maintains its own tranquility. So you need to find peace. You need to take on your thoughts, okay? One who conquers his own mind. Those who don't conquer it, it will remain your worst enemy. And that is really true. So, my lovelies, I hope you can take something from that message. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. If you are new to my channel, then any likes, comments, subscribe, guys, just keeps this channel ticking along. Check out your moon and rising signs. Until next time, you take care of you. Bye then.